Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Queen of Skeins. We're gonna jump right in today with our third session of our Cast On Through Bind Off series, and we are working on the Musselburgh Hat. As you can see here, I am just measuring my gauge, seeing where I'm at, making sure I check it a few times before I settle, since I'm on such a small circumference. And just going to go look at the chart and the pattern and see what this is looking like for me. So grab yourself some sort of amazing beverage or a snack. Get cozy. I hope that you have a project that's making you happy. And if you don't, maybe try this Musselburgh hat, because this is a really easy pattern. Right now, I'm just working on some increases. But as soon as I get done getting my stitch count to where I need it to be, then I'm just going to be knitting in the round for a good long while. So if you're in the market for a project that it's going to just allow you to not have to think, something you can sit down and maybe watch your dragon show with your husband, this might be it. It's a very, very nice project to work on. And I would say that if you choose a yarn that has any kind of color variations or changes, like the one that I'm using here, it's very potato chippy too, because I am mesmerized so far just seeing how my colors are pooling. I'm thinking that once I get into the body of the hat, and we're keeping that consistent stitch count, I think I'm going to get some stripes going out of this. So it's fun to see what the yarn's going to do. That's always been something that I have enjoyed, and it's something I definitely miss when I just work with a solid color of yarn. Those color changes always motivate me to keep going. So anyways, I'm just going to be sitting here with my little babies, and we're just going to have a relaxing session over the next hour. We'll have some peaceful music in the background for you. Keep your eye on the kittens to see what they're getting up to, because they don't always nap. And I'll be popping in and out throughout the session. Have fun, guys. Well, guys, it's going along here. I am getting so close to reaching the stitch count that I need to, so that I can get off of this magic loop method. I am really ready at this point now to get on my 12-inch circulars so that I can just start zipping along. I did consider starting out on the double point, but I only have my stainless steel Chalgu double points, and they were a bit slippery to start the pinhole cast on, and I was not willing to put up with that. And I thought if I had wood, that would probably have been best, since for me wood is so grippy. But I think even better, and I may consider this for my next Musselburgh, because I know there's going to be more than one. There are some Addy needles. I saw them. I bought a set of them, but I have the size that I have is a 0, so it was too small. But it comes in a set of 3, and it's like double pointed needles, probably like 6-inch or 7-inch double pointed needles that have a cable in between the tips, and they're meant to be flexible. Double points is what they are, and you would use 3. So you would have your stitches divided in half, and then you would use your third one to knit with, and so you're only having to use 2 instead of 3 or 4 on the project itself, so it's a lot more manageable. very similar to just using a single circular needle. But I don't know, I just think that that would probably be pretty handy for starting this hat. So I might, once I'm done with my no buy, because I'm not buying things right now, I think I might go on and pick me up a set so that I can have it for the next time. Now, I've got this hat to work on. I've also got the original Musselburgh that I did cast on way back when that I just never, I think I made it through the increases, and then I stuck it in a project bag and forgot all about it. I did go and dig it out, and I'm going to finish that one. It's going to be really cute too because it's made with one of the, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but the Zauberball, the crazy balls, the color shifting. And as much as I would have loved to have had it in some crazy colors, I can appreciate that this crazy ball is the grayscale. So it's all black, white, grays. Very nice, neutral, but it's still super fun to work with because we're changing from, solid blacks and whites and grays to marled mixtures of all three and all different orders, and it is fun. It's fun to knit with those. I think I'll pick me up, depending on how I like the finished project. I've never completed a project with one of those, so I'm not sure how they wash, how they wear, so on and so forth. But I would like to, if I like it, then I'll probably grab some more for these hats because they make a really good looking hat. So anyways, I'm just going to keep knitting on here, inching ever closer to the moment when I can get off of this long circular needle and onto a 12-inch. I'll meet you guys back up later. Alrighty, I think I'm going to do another check now that I've got a little bit more fabric, just to make sure. I'm getting consistent results, but I'd rather just check multiple times just to be sure. I really want this hat to fit exactly the way that I want it to fit, so trying to go up, down, left, right, just check, making sure. So I think all is well. Better safe than sorry, right? It's gonna take a little bit of time here. Like I said, this hat is knitted in a long tube. You start with that pinhole cast on, do your increases, and then knit, and then you go back and you do decreases on the other end, so one end tucks into the other, so you have that nice double layered hat. And if I'm going to put that much time into a project, I'd really like it to fit. So you guys are probably thinking, why does she measure constantly? That's why. All right, onward and upward. this may be a record for the longest amount of time that these kittens have slept consecutively while I was knitting. Usually there's fighting and wrestling and all sorts of coming and going, but they are really, really sleepy today. They haven't been feeling as good, I can tell. The lady that I consult with through Safe Haven had messaged me and told me that a lot of the groups of kittens that went and got fixed the day that these guys went had come down with an illness, and asked how mine were doing, and at that time they were doing fantastic. But I could tell today a couple of them have those little kind of sick looking eyes where they're just like watery, and you can just look into their soul and tell they're not feeling as great as they could be. So I'm just boosting up their vitamins, giving them extra lysine, and I have some Rebound liquid and it has vitamins for them. So I'm just making sure that we are getting lots of good vitamins and minerals and everything we need, and helping them to recover on through so they can get adopted. finally gotten to the point where I am ready to transfer off of this long needle. Yay! You guys, I cannot even tell you. So I've decided that I'm just going to go on and leave my stitch markers in, and I'm grabbing 2 more because right now, obviously, the beginning of my needles I knew was a place for increases, and while I will no longer be increasing anymore, I'm going to go on and just leave my stitch markers in place so that when I get to the point where I start decreasing, I don't have to do any counting. So they'll just already be there for me. So it is that All right, we have done it. We are on the circulars. Next session is going to be easy peasy. I am loving the way that this yarn is playing and looking, and it's just, it's hard to not stop every round or two and examine what's going on with it. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming in today and being here with me during this knitting session. I hope that you were able to get a good bit of stuff done on your project. We didn't get a whole lot of kitten play today, but every session isn't going to be a rowdy session. Made it a lot easier for me, though, I will say. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for stopping by today, and come back tomorrow and we will pick back up where we've left off here and see where else we get to. Everybody take care. Bye.